My name is Karen Torres. I am a recent 200-hour yoga teacher training graduate. My goal for this series is to show you that you can practice yoga. You do not have to be perfect or flexible. You will learn to be present and to appreciate where you are and what you have accomplished on your mat. Now, join me on your mat. Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to do a quick, probably about 10 minutes of a morning yoga flow that you can do. It's just very slow. Just start easing into your day. I hope you enjoy it, and let's begin. So we're going to start at the top of your mat. We're going to be in what we call mountain pose. Okay, so your legs are nice and straight. You're going to take a big inhale, roll your shoulders up and back. Take a deep breath in, exhale it out. Do a few breaths like this. One more. Now we're going to sweep our arms overhead into extended mountain. You're going to shoulders are going to be away from your ears. Okay, you're going to have your belly button pulled into your spine. Again, your legs are nice and tight. We're going to hold on to your left wrist. You're going to inhale, lift up. On the exhale, stretch over towards the right. Inhale, come back to center. You're going to switch. Again, so inhale, lift up. Exhale, extend to the left. Inhale, back to center. We're going to reverse swan dive, forward fold. Here we're going to just hang for a few minutes. Let's go into ragdoll. Okay, so again, it's going to be first thing in the morning, so you're not going to be just waking up. So have a generous bend in your knees. Okay, we're going to work into this gradually. You may want to sway back and forth. Make sure everything is loose. Big inhale. Exhale it out. Now we're going to put our hands onto the mat and we're going to go back into a downward facing dog. So again, first thing in the morning, so have a generous bend in your knees. As you go through this flow, you may find that as you start warming up and waking up, you'll be able to extend your knees out a little bit more. So again, make sure you have your hips pointed up towards the ceiling. You're pushing, your fingers are spread wide. Okay, you're pushing back, so you want your biceps and your ears as even as they can. Big inhale. Exhale it out. Now we're going to bring our right foot to the front of the mat. We're going to drop our left heel down. We're going to rise up into Warrior One. Okay, so again in Warrior One, you want to make sure that your knee is over your ankle. Try to get a 90-degree, nice flat upper thigh. Should be able to try to balance a clementine on it. And you're pushing back on your outer back leg. A nice, easy stretch first thing in the morning. Your belly button's always pulled into your spine. Your shoulders are always away from your ears. Now we're going to exhale, bring our hands to the mat. Bring your right foot back to meet your left. We'll stay here in downward facing dog for a moment. Again, remember to breathe. You may want to pedal out your feet or walk the dog, whatever you're feeling first thing in the morning. And now we have to bring our left foot to the front of the mat. Maybe we have to do Warrior One on this side. So we will rise up. Okay, and again, we're just waking up. This is nice and slow. You're going to bring your hands to the mat, bring your left foot back to meet the right, and now we're going to drop down to our knees and we're going to go into child's pose. So your big toes are going to touch. I prefer my knees to the outside of the mat. I'm going to push back, so you're going to try to get your heels to touch your bum. Okay, and your forehead is the last thing to touch. Remember to breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale it out. Now we're going to rise up and we are going to go onto our bellies. And to start, I suggest we start doing Cobra. So your hands are underneath your shoulders. And again, anytime your hands are on the mat, your fingers are spread wide. And we're going to inhale, and we're just going to do a little back bend. Again, we're just warming up, just starting the day. I'm going to exhale, come down. Now we're going to tuck our toes under, and we're going to lift up into another downward facing dog. And again, as you go through this flow, and your body warms up and you start waking up, you're probably going to notice you'll be able to straighten your legs a little bit more, but don't push it. This is first thing in the morning. Okay, now we bring our feet to the front of the mat, however you get them there. Okay, and we're just going to have your feet spread a little bit apart. And let's just hang in ragdoll again. One more big inhale. We're going to exhale it out. And now we're going to inhale. We're going to sweep our arms up to extended mountain. And again, your shoulders are pulled back away from your ears. Okay, so we're going to inhale. We're going to hold on to our left wrist. Inhale, you lift up. When you exhale, you're just reaching over to the right. Inhale back to center. We're going to switch the grip. So hold on to our right wrist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, stretch to the left. Inhale back to center. Take one big inhale here. Exhale it out. Inhale, we're going to forward fold. Now we're back at the beginning, so we're going to ragdoll. You can go through this flow as many times as you want. I suggest at least 2 or 3 times. It's a nice way to start the day. You're going to bring your hands to the mat, bring your feet back. Okay, we're in downward facing dog. And again, generous bend in the knees. As in yoga, the movement, timing your breath to your movements is a form of meditation, which is always a great way to start the day. Now we're going to bring our right foot to the front of the mat, drop our left heel down. We're rising back up into Warrior One. Big inhales. One more big inhale. And we're going to exhale, bring our hands to the mat. Bring our right foot back to meet our left. And voila, we are in downward facing dog again. So pedal out your feet. You may want to move your hips back and forth. Whatever you're feeling. Now we bring our left foot to the front of the mat. Drop our right heel down. And again, rise up to Warrior One. Remember, you want your shoulders down away from your ears. So kind of lift up and roll back. Okay, take a quick peek. Make sure your knee is in line with your ankle. I'm going to bring our hands to the mat. Our left foot now meets our right. We're in downward dog again. Big inhale. Exhale it out. Now we're going to drop down to our knees and we're going back into child's pose. So again, my big toes touch. I like my knees on the outside of the mat. Pulling forward, so it's kind of you're pulling away, pulling the mat away from you so you get your bum as close to your heels as you can. Forehead's the last thing to touch. Okay, I'm going to rise up to tabletop and we're going to go slowly down to the mat. And again, hands under your shoulders, fingers spread wide. And let's lift up to Cobra. And we exhale, come down to the mat. We tuck our toes under, big inhale. Exhale into downward facing dog. We'll go through this one more time. Okay, so again, your feet to the front of the mat. Let's hang in ragdoll. One more inhale. Exhale it out. Next inhale, we'll reverse swan dive up. Again, hold on to the left wrist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, stretch over to the right. Inhale back to center, switch. So next inhale, you're reaching up with your wrist and bending over towards the left. And back to center. Reverse swan dive, forward fold. Let's bring our feet to the back of the mat. Okay, so here we are in our downward dog. You should be warmed up a little bit, so you may notice you're able to straighten your legs out just a little bit more. Everything is starting to warm up. Okay, now exhale, we're bringing our right foot to the front of the mat. Drop your left heel down. We rise up to warrior one. Exhale, hands to your mat. Right foot comes back to meet your left. And here we are, downward dog again. I'll be happy to know no chaturangas in this series. Not the way to start the day. Left foot comes to the front of the mat. Drop your right heel down. Let's rise up to warrior one. Hands to your mat. Left foot comes back to meet the right. We're back in downward facing dog. Big inhale, exhale it out. One more big inhale. The next exhale, you're going to drop to your knees. Come into child's pose. Your next inhale, you're going to come up. Exhale down onto your stomach. And we're going to lift into Cobra. Tuck our toes under. Big inhale. Next exhale. Downward facing dog. And we bring our feet to the front of the mat. Let's hang in ragdoll one more time. One big inhale. Exhale it out. And we'll reverse. Swan dive up. And if you wanted to continue, you could certainly go through the flow. Continue from this point forward. But that is certainly enough to get your day started on a pleasant note. I hope you enjoy it.